Yo, yo, what's up, peeps? Let's put this on Wi-Fi. I don't know if the Wi-Fi reaches this far. So, just decided. What the heck? Does it reach this far though? Let's see. Um, Sorry. Guess my Wi-Fi doesn't reach this far. Let's turn that off. So sorry if I'm like a bit sniffly, eyes all fucked up. Um, was just in bed with a girlfriend, um, pondering about life. And I know I haven't been recording for quite a while. Just just got a lot of like ideas, and I know I've been executing them in different ways and such. But anyway, it's like so overall, what this talk I want to talk about is that I want like us to have I want us to make a priority to like help each other out. The reason for that is because I'm 31 years old. Like, even without knowing me, just say I'm a 31-year-old nobody. Like, doesn't matter my occupation, the accomplishments I've done, doesn't matter um good things, bad things, whatever. I mean, it does. But the whole point or just of this talk or recording, this live video I'm doing, is that I am worried. I am super worried that like I won't have enough time like in this world to help people out. Cause I just been like really thinking in my mind, obviously. I've just been thinking deeply of like, all the talks I do uh on this channel, all the talks I have, driving, my documentation of my life, even though on the surface people might just say that like, oh, it's a boring life, there's nothing fancy, it's not like the regular YouTubers, etc., etc. But the whole gist of me um starting this YouTube is to like be a creator, to give back. The whole reason is like for me to eventually build a large enough um family, a big enough to pretty much grab attention. That's the thing with entertainment or anything. If you want to make a speech, you gotta get people's attention. And I know my life, my upbringing, um, isn't quite as relatable as others. But my whole point is that like I was just honest with myself. It's like, what do I want to do? You know what I mean? Sure, I would like to be comfortable and make a lot of money, buy this and that, whatever. It's like I really question myself, like, what is it? What is it? What's my like purpose? What is it that I'm like striving so hard for? What I'm striving so hard for is to like overall it's just so many thoughts. It's like to be a helpful person. I'm not saying like I'm all that and that I'm like Mr. Goody Goody that just like all I live for is to help people. I have mistakes. I've done bad things in the past. I've done things I regret. You know, I'm not Mr. Perfect. I'm not a saint. Definitely not a saint. Like, but my whole point is that like even let's say by the time I get money, I don't want you guys to have a misconception of that I'm doing all this like for money. Of course, like I'd like it to be my job, but like even when I do make enough money where so I'm comfortable, like I want to continue helping people. It's like I've had a fucked up childhood, and I know some of you who are listening watching and stuff can relate to that. And I always question myself, it's like, what makes it like, why do I want to like help people still? You know, why am I so like hopeful, constantly like doing my best for people, like, some people might call it like being sensitive or whatever, people, that's what like a lot of people seem to like to label it. But to me, it's just like a lot of us, that includes myself in the past, especially in the past, maybe sometimes during the present, are like selfish. All we give a shit about is like ourselves. And that's what I mean, like when I talk about like, always lend a helping hand to someone in need, because if each one of us do that to one person, this world would be a much better place. And that's what I'm saying. It's like I was laying down like, crying, because it's like I'm 31, um, having like a rough childhood, like it's fuck with like my health, physically, mentally, emotionally, whatever it is, like, anything that like is trauma to anyone, it just fucks with you. Let's just be honest, you know what I mean? And that's what's sad is it's not sad out of me worrying about that, like, I'm slowly, just like everyone else, I'm slowly, I might be rapidly, I'm deteriorating. I don't know. Um that I feel like I won't have enough time to spread my story, like why, like if we want to talk about religious like point of view, I can't say I'm super religious, and I apologize if I offend people out there. I was raised Roman Catholic. I used to be insanely religious. Nothing wrong with that, and I don't think there's anything wrong with what I'm doing now, not being as religious as before. But it's like I don't know what it is, like that, like, let's say God has given me like a gift of like not giving up. I don't know what it is that like inside of me that constantly want to help people out, even the people that like do me wrong. It's not about the whole idea of being a pushover or just being a punk. It's like me having hope and just wanting to help people out. I get it. Like, wanting to change the world and help people out, you got to help yourself first before helping others. That's why I'm, constantly doing my best to strive for the best. And eventually, when I'm in a position to give, I want to keep giving until my last dying breath. And it's like I know all of us have different priorities. You know, I personally sometimes do think I should focus more on the practical stuff, like, you know, do the school thing, get a practical job, you know what I mean? Fuck like chasing this YouTube dream, being a filmmaker, photographer or whatever, even though I wanted to pursue this and been pursuing it before and it was like cool, you know, like I don't show off, I don't I work a lot, guys. Okay. I have time for my girlfriend, my mom, and like that's it. Like I don't go out and have fucking beers and like have fun, go watch the fucking game. This whole year I went out twice. That's with two separate buddies of mine, and like that's it. Like to like go like quote unquote waste time and like fuck around and have like a weekend or day off, whatever it may be. And even before that and after, the hanging out, like, the dream of still like wanting to help out people, give value and such is still happening. And that's all I was saying, like in bed, I was like, fuck it, you know what I mean? Like on the little time I have, I'm fucking scared shitless, but like I gotta start reaching out to people and speak, just be like, hey, like you guys don't get to really know me. I'm Andrew Ganshin, I'm 31 years old, I got nothing. Like I'm not like an accomplished like entrepreneur and this and that and like flex all this shit. It's just I just want to share the message of like wanting to help people out and helping people. It's like I was gonna be like, oh, we'll record this tomorrow, while I drive. We'll do this another time. You know what I mean? Not when my eyes are all fucked up, not when I'm all like sniffly and stuff. But it's like, fuck it. I told my babe, it's like, babe, I gotta go, record this now because I don't know if I fucking get to wake up tomorrow and get to relay this message and have it out there. But it's like, there are, from what I know, correct me if I'm wrong, there are more bad people out there. Bad, I know it's a different point of view. What I think is bad could be a different way of you guys like thinking what is bad. What I'm saying is like there's more bad out there. At times when I personally feel this is just how I feel when you go out there and help people out, they take it like another way. It could be misunderstood or whatever. Since like being a genuinely good person and someone who wants to help people out and do help people out nowadays is like look that's like taboo. Or I feel like people like question it like, oh, it's not fake, or like instead of like learning from it and wanting to help people out, it's like other it's just really bad. It makes me worry that like, when I die, I know there'll be other like good people out there, but I'm saying is like I'm not I'm not trying to be like the best goody goody person out there or whatever, but what I'm saying is like I am so like blessed that like even how shitty my childhood was, even how shitty, you know, my my other like let's say family members like would wanna paint a fucking picture of how I was brought up, even though they weren't there, didn't experience it. It's like I've always been curious of like why I never give up and why I want to like constantly help people. It literally to me it's like just what I went through. I should be mad. I was mad before, like why did this happen to me? Like da da da. But like still to me it's like I still went out there. There are people out there I might still be speaking to, not speaking to, that like know how good a person like I am. Like I said before, I'm not perfect. I made mistakes and stuff, but it's like if I had a superpower, my superpower would be like not giving up and wanting to help people. It's like I would I'd be willing to sacrifice my own happiness just to forever like be able to help people. Like literally day in day out, whatever, as long as I could like eat and rest. If I can have a superpower, I don't have to rest. And literally 24 hours in a day, I go out there and help people. I don't know if I have superpowers, I fly, whatever the hell it could be. Like that would be a life. And I'm being realistic that I know like that's not a job, you know. You can't just go out there and like, Andrew, you can't just be a superhero and make money out of it. I don't know. Fuck, maybe I'll be the first one to go do that, you know what I mean? But I'm saying is like let's not I hate to be like, what the heck's he talking about? Like this is too grand of an idea, but I'm saying is like I know one person, even though I do believe, I know the world's a very complicated place and a lot of there's a lot of moving parts and just an idea to like try to fix the world isn't gonna like go fix the world. I'm completely aware of that. But what I'm saying is like I want to get it out there. I want to have it recorded that like we have to strive to help each other out because like all we have is like each other. You know what I mean? A coworker of mine recently I talked to about some things going on at work, They later on told me that like Andrew like they never change, you know what I mean? They never change because people like, you know, treat you bad or whatever, don't ever change. Like, being a person that's like, oh, whatever, I don't care, is like so much common than a nice person like you know what I mean? And that's why they like me and stuff. And it really like touched me because it's like, that is true. Like, I always say it, and at times, like, it is bad, like how people treat you as a reflection of their, like, of their personality, their person. Like, the way you react to it, that's on you, you know what I mean? Like, them treating you bad doesn't make you a bad person, it makes them a bad person. So, I mean, don't treat them bad back, you know? Even myself, I have to learn from that. And, fuck, I don't know. I just gotta figure out on days off, or whatever, whenever, fuck days off, but whatever, I could get opportunity to go speak. Like, I'm scared as hell. Like, English is not my first language, you know? I'm nobody, but I wanted to like start like speaking and helping people out, freaking get my voice out there. And I commend you guys to like do your best to do the same. Go out there and help people out. Um, it's not just about giving money. Could be someone like freaking this how some people might think this pathetic. Like, I see someone's like gas cap open or whatever, right, on like the freeway if it's slow. I'll fucking get out of my car as long as my window's open. I'll get out of my car, go to their car, make them wonder what the fuck am I doing outside my car. Fucking close their gas cap, give them a fucking thumbs up, and I go. And they're waving thank you and stuff. I mean, that's like, to some people that's like stupid as shit. That's dumb. Like, what the fuck are you doing? But it's like, bro, like, all we have is each other in this world. Like, let's not waste the planet Earth. Even myself, I know, like aerosols and all this whatever chemicals we use, like, we're slowly destroying our planet. Like I said, calling myself out too. I know I do things that probably destroy our planet too, but I'm saying is like, please, like, let's make our race, the human race. We're one fucking race. We're one big family. Um, let's make this human race successful and strong. Like, as one, helping each other out, we get a lot more shit done, and I feel like we could like progress a lot better, a lot faster, and be better human beings than we can if we all work together. So I implore you guys, do your best, please. Okay. If I don't wake up tomorrow or something happens to me, like, if you forget about like all my beer reviews, chip reviews, mukbangs, silly vlogs, fitness stuff, jokes, whatever it may be. Just always remember, guys, like from your host Andrew Gansia here, that always go out there and lend a helping hand to somebody in need. Because if each of us does that to at least one person, this world will be a much better place. So go out there, guys, help people out. Hope I made sense. And we'll talk about more stuff next time. So, thanks for listening, guys. I know it's like gonna be 19 minutes. We'll see you again soon. Peace.